One of the great things about the state of Florida is that we have a homestead exemption, which means that creditors cannot get to a person's property if it's the person's qualified homestead. An interesting thing about the homestead exemption is that it survives a person's death and transfers, or as we say, inures, to the person's spouse and children. What it means is when someone dies, creditors still cannot get to their house if that house is inherited by the person's spouse and or children. Furthermore, the homestead exemption also applies to furnishings and house property of a person up to the amount of $20,000, and also it applies to up to 2 vehicles. So what you're looking at is, even after a Florida resident dies, it is almost impossible for creditors to get to their property because the homestead exemption survives a person's death and inures to a person's spouse and children.